everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas. I still can't find my Santa hat, don't know where it's gone, but I did find my reindeer ears, complete with bells. I don't know if you can hear that. So I've got my reindeer ears on. I'm in my room because I'm sort of out of the way of everyone. I'm sort of getting sorted up here. Sorry about the light. I've tried my best. I've got various lamps on, so I don't know if I'm going to get the glow in my glasses again. Has given it a bit of a soft sort of cozy lighting, I hope, because I'm all sort of wrapped up warm in my cozy sort of bed jacket fluffy thing, and I'm sat in my room and I'm sorting out my Christmas cards and starting to sort out my list, and I'm starting to write my Christmas cards today. So that's what's happening today. I've got my Christmas mugs out now, so I've got some chicory in my nice Christmas mug, and it's steaming away here. Trouble is, you have a hot drink and it steams your glasses up. So I hope you've got a nice hot drink and you're keeping all cozy. Once I've sorted all these cards out, I'm going to be back downstairs in front of the fire because it is a bit chilly up here. So today I'm sorting out Christmas cards. I used to send loads and loads of Christmas cards, but I have cut right back in recent years. When I was a child, my mum always sent Christmas cards to relations and things, and she'd always sit down and write a little letter about what everyone was up to and all the news and stuff to pop in the Christmas cards, and that's how we kept in touch a lot with family. Because people didn't seem to travel around as much as they do now. My kids will like hop on a train or hop in their cars and drive miles, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you know, they'll just sort of, for an overnight stay, they'll do something like a 5-hour journey, and I think it's crazy. We certainly didn't do that when I was a kid. My mum wouldn't drive very far. She didn't pass her test till I was quite a bit older, so she didn't drive. My dad drove, and you know, we go now and again to see people, but not, I think, in the extent people do now. And so of course people used to write letters back in the day, and my mum would usually do the main letter of the year and pop it in a Christmas card for the relations we didn't see very often. Now, I sort of, when I first got married to my husband and everything, I would spend hours writing hundreds of cards, a lot of them to people I didn't really know because they were mainly his family. And over the years, because it was getting ridiculous, because then their kids, you know, it was so many generations and you didn't really know any of them. And then I was at a family gathering a few years ago before COVID, and I happened to say to them, oh, I think I'm going to cut down on the Christmas cards from now on, sort of a bit tentatively, and then loads of them went, oh, thank goodness for that, we're all going to do the same. It's just too much, because the cost of the postage now is unbelievable. I mean, one of the reasons I'm doing mine now is so that I can send them second class and save a little bit of money, but it is still really expensive, and I was spending so much money on postage that I've decided that was one of the things that made me decide to cut down. And the same as that was a big factor with a lot of other people, and when I mentioned it at this family gathering, was the cost of the postage. I honestly think when I was a kid that the cost of postage seemed to be a bit cheaper than it is now. I know it's all relative and everything, but we certainly didn't seem to have the sort of, you wouldn't think twice about popping a letter in the post like you do today with how much it's going to cost. Anyway, I was sorting through my Christmas cards. You know what it's like. Every January, you go around and all the gift wrap and all the Christmas cards and all the gift bows or everything, they're reduced to silly money. They're like pence. And you think, oh, I'll have some of those, I'll have some of those. And then suddenly one day you look at it and you think, actually, I'm getting a bit of a stockpile here because I'm not sending as many now. I don't need as many. But I have got a sort of a good selection, which I've bought over the years and I've paid very little money for because I've always got them in the sales. So I've got these Happy Christmas ones. There's in sort of a nice wreath shape there with there's a reindeer and baubles and a tree and stuff. So it's quite a traditional sort of Christmassy design. I've got like half a box of these left. I bought these, they were down to 50p. I've got it written on. I must have done a video about these at some point. There was 2 designs. I think there was, if I remember, I think there was a pink stocking, and then this is like a pink flowery wreath or a crescent. It was a very pretty design. But I've got a few of those left as well. Then I've got these really lovely wreath cards. I think I might have bought these this year. I can't remember. But these are lovely. Look at those. Those are really nice. In fact, I must have really liked them because I bought 2 packs. So I've got 2 packs of these. There's 10 each in there, so that's 20 cards. There was 16 cards in here, and I'm not sure how many is in here. There might be a good half a dozen or more, might be at least 8 cards in there. So those, and then I've got these as well, which I bought last year. This was WH Smith's, and they're having this massive sale. And it was 2 different designs, and they are gorgeous. Look at that. A squirrel and a pheasant. I love these. These are my cards. I'd love to get a card like that. Look at that. Might send one to myself. Anyway, I've decided this year, because I've been sorting lots of things out. I've been looking at my gift wrap and my bows, and I'm wondering whether this January to not buy anything and have a using everything up year next year. So to sort of use things up this year and then just not buy stuff like that this January. See how it goes, see how much I do actually use this year, and then next Christmas just use whatever I've got left, because I seem to just keep buying stuff, because you just do, don't you? Think, oh, get some Christmas cards. The other thing that I found while I was sort of finding my Christmas cards, I've got quite a few of these foam stickers. I've got like blue snowflakes and Christmas trees and a pink snowflake. They're all stuck to a tree there. I've got sort of a good handful of these, which have been sort of sat there because my kids are all too old for craft. I think they were what's left from, I had a big pack, and I think I gave them to one of my daughters. So I'm thinking of using these as like for my hand delivered cards. I'm going to stick one of these on the envelope instead of a stamp, as a bit of a decoration to make it look pretty, and to use these. So I'm going to give the Christmas cards. I'm just doing sort of close family, and then a few close, a few mainly hand delivered cards, and then a few close family that I send, so that it's not so many. And I say all the hand delivered cards, I think I'm going to put one of these on just to make it look pretty and to make it look more Christmassy, and to use those up, because I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but I buy things because I think they look really pretty or really good. Like I had some really nice squirrel gift tags, and because I really like squirrels, I really like them. And then I didn't want to use them, and I've had them for about 3 years now, and I think I did tentatively write one for my daughter's Christmas present this year, and I've still got quite a few left, and I'm thinking I must use them. And it's the same with some of these cards. You think, oh, they're so pretty, I don't want to ruin them, I don't want to use them up. And same with some of the gift wrap. And I've had some of this gift wrap for a good couple of years because it's so pretty. I've sort of kept hold of it, which is ridiculous really, because you're buying it to use it. So I must sort of get over that hurdle and just use things. And yeah, so that is sort of where I'm at today. So I'm busy writing my Christmas cards. I've got my mug of chicory, I've got my reindeer ears on, and I've got my Christmas cards. Look at that. Merry Christmas. So I hope your December's going well. I hope you're enjoying counting down to Christmas, that you're perhaps wrapping a few presents now, writing your Christmas cards, getting organised, seeing what you do and don't need to buy. I'm certainly having a bit of a rethink over this year and next year. So yeah, I'm looking over here because I've got this pile of gift wrap and gift bows, and it's a good job you can't see. It's like North Pole Central here, with gifts everywhere ready to wrap, and wrapping paper, and it's a bit disorganised, I have to say, but I'm working more hours this year than previous years, so I am struggling to fit everything in at the moment. I think I need to make 2026 the year of organisation. I think schedules and things, try and get sort of, and prioritise things, because I am getting a bit bogged down with stuff. But we'll sort it, we'll get through. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely countdown to Christmas. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And until next time, stay cozy.